Oh, alright. Well, yes. Um, Basically what I did is I killed a bunch of bosses, and yes, I cannot believe that I fucked up that. Well, I didn't fuck up, it wasn't my fault, but it should have made like a notification sound when it happened. Um, but yeah, I've been playing for ages. I was telling you about so much. I thought that you would think this this ring that I just got, was, was cool. It makes you slightly invisible or like fully invisible when you roll. A lot of people use it for PvP because when you're invading, it helps you to get away without really them knowing where you're going. But it also gives you 3 dexterity, um, which is a pleasant bonus, I guess. But yes, I've only been incredibly good at talking for the last hour, and saying interesting things. But oh well, you will now get more of it. And let me just check that it is now working. Yes, and I've changed the folder path, so it shouldn't do this again. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, I am in the catacombs of Carthus, um, which is a very cool area. Um, but a lot of people call it the Bone Zone. Um, I wonder why. Because it is full of skeletons. Um, yes. Oh, that is not the right way to go. But yes. You will see possibly my favorite part of this game. In this area. Well, like favorite thing in this game is a more accurate description. Um, um, and you will see it. Ah! Yeah! Get away, you rotten bastard. I pretty much right here. Ah! It is a big ball of skeletons. It's I was talking about. I was talking about this before I fucked up, and the way it's animated is so cool. You'll see that like their arms reach out because they're pulling themselves along. Hello. Oh, you're the one with the undead bone shard, and you run away. I just remembered. Never mind. There's another one here. Oh, I explained so. Oh, goodness! I explained so much of this game, and I cannot be bothered to explain it again. So you may get some information about like things in this game, but you also may not. I'll. Oh yes, it is the one that drops the undead bone shard. Cool. Basically, the like build that I'm doing is I'm using a raw weapon which doesn't scale with anything. So normally weapons, I'll show you, have in the attribute bonus section, you see it has D and D, E and C. That shows you how much extra damage it will get depending on how high your specific stat is. So, for example, on the Exile Greatsword, it has a C scaling in strength. So if I had a lot of strength, it would give me more damage. That has an A scaling, C scaling, etc., etc. But I've chosen to forgo those for the raw thing, which just like boosts the flat physical attack damage more, which lets you just like level up basically exclusively vigor and endurance. But then, oh yes, please see my character. I made the saddest looking character possible. Yes. But yeah, it just lets you like kind of breeze through the game because a lot of this game is just like damage checks, and ensuring that you do enough damage. Do. That you do enough damage for the areas. That's like a simplified way of saying it, but it is very important that you like are dealing enough damage. So it can really help take a lot of the pressure off of the early game, but then the damage that your raw weapon does starts to like pale in comparison to anything with scaling towards like the mid/end game. So like what I'm gonna do is play with this until it starts doing badly, which will be quite soon, and then right, big rat, die, small rat, die. Yeah, it'll be quite soon that I will stop doing as good damage. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but then I'm gonna respec all of my stats, and I will show you where you do that in a little second, because I think you'll think it's really cool. And I'll explain the lore again. Oh no, 1,000 skeletons are going to wake up and all come and get me. This is one of the like sort of coolest tricks in this game. Is you hit that bridge, they all run on and they all fall off. But I want to descend down here, and descending down here will give me the closest bonfire to the next boss. Basically, all you missed was a really good boss, 2 really bad bosses, and you're about to see another kind of shit boss. This one is cool because it's like it has really good like spectacle behind it. It's a very fun idea for a boss. It's very cool, but it is really like one of the most mediocre ones in the entire series, maybe. It's very disappointing. Yeah, let me show you the place where you respec all of your stats. Well, I can't because there's a skeleton here. Okay, there we go. The skeleton's revived, by the way. And it is Rosaria's bed chamber. So. Whenever it loads. This I think is like the most beautiful looking thing in the game. It is a really nice. Those aren't meant to be bobbing up and down. But it is like a really sort of beautiful looking area. And you'll see that all of the things that were bobbing up and down humorously, they're all beds. And there are all these sort of wrapped statues. And if you go out here, you'll see all of these horrid sort of slug enemies, which are very different to the rest of the enemies in the area, who are all like knights and stuff. And they are slugs because the fantastic lady up here, whose name is Rosaria, look at her, she's a beautiful woman holding one of these sort of slug beast things. I love her very much. But yes, she has a covenant, which is the invasion covenant, but also lets you reallocate your attributes through rebirth. So basically all of these guys are like slug people, because she's rebirthed them so many times that they've just turned into like freaky little slug things, which is very cool and a very cool part of the lore. Alright, and I'm now going to go and do the boss that I think is shit. Yes, you'll notice that there was another way to go there, and I'm going to come back and do that later, just because. Just because this way is more fun, it opens up more things, and is prettier. And I know the lore less, so I need to explain less. Is that not a way that I can go? Oh. Damn. Okay. I think I can hit the bridge with a bow to knock it down. That's not seeming like a yes. Oh, alright. I could have sworn that you could. I'm just gonna investigate around and see if there's like a small bit that I missed or something. It honestly might be down by that one bar. Oh, there's a chest. Oh, that's a mimic. Oops. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, an old. Oh, yes. Is it up this way? I think it must be. Nope. No, this is just further down into this area. Yeah. I'm really not ready to do here yet. It's a very cool area, but I'm not interested in doing it right now. I'll just go back the way I was going. I was explaining before, but you missed it. I'm very knowledgeable about this game, but like I still like forget an alarming amount of like specific routes and stuff. And it's just because you can run through about 90% of this game without worrying ever. It is. It's a great game, but it is unfortunately very easy once you vaguely know where you're going, which kind of sucks a bit. But oh well. It's Dark Souls 3. It has the best bosses of any of the games. And so it's worth playing for that alone. It also has some very beautiful areas, the most beautiful of which we are currently heading to. But yeah, you can see that you can just run through a lot of this game without any worry in the world. I could have sworn there was a bonfire nearer to. It might be through this way. Nope. Alright. Thank God this boss is easy. I'm just gonna do it first try. That would be incredibly embarrassing if I didn't mark this first try. But I will. It's really easy. A fire gem. What a treat. But yeah, I don't remember if you saw the bridge thing, but I'll do it again now. Oh no, you did. Give it a second. Yes, come on to my bridge. Oh, tricksterous little prank of sorts. But yes, onwards and upwards into totally not a boss alley. Make sure I'm all healed up. It would be embarrassing to die to this boss. Dark Souls 3 is very well known for the story only progresses because you touch things. Such as this goblet here. This cutscene is awesome, so I'm going to be silent. And then you awaken into a vast dark expanse. Oh, but there's an item up ahead. But yeah, this is High Lord Walnir. He's very much like a set piece boss. You'll notice I'm doing barely any damage to him. It's almost like he has very blatant glowing weak points. It's always best to kill those two first, because that's the hand that he gets his big sword from. Which hopefully he'll show off. Wouldn't want to even miss it with balls. Get your sword out. Please. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I love how like janky this game is. Not. Show me your hand. Stop doing that move that hides it under the ground. Okay, well the boss is done. It's really cool, but it is incredibly simple, unfortunately. He didn't even spawn in any skeletons, which he usually does. And all of the darkness is going back into the cup that we touched. Yeah. It's a very cool boss. It's not a very good one. But it's okay because we're on to the best area of the entire game. I don't think that a lot of areas in this game are particularly like well designed. It's very easy to run through most of this game. I love it because the bosses in this are incredible. Oh, I can have a look. But it can really turn into very much just when you know what you're doing, you just run to the next boss and ignore everything except some useful items.
Welcome. Very well, then taken.
Oh, I got 2 levels. I think I'll put them into health. My endurance is absolutely fine right now. Did I get an Estus shard? That is the question. Nope. Oh, but it's in here. No, I did not get an Estus shard. I think I have enough like souls saved up to level up again. Oh, yeah. So I'll do that. Although I will check the items of the boss weapon, the boss weapon guy. Who is up here. He's called Ludleth, and he's a petite man. That is all that there is to know about him. Oh, I messed up the jump. And that one.
Aha, so.
There is absolutely nothing of value, which means I can use all of their souls to level up, which is nice. Soul of the Crystal Sage. The Crystal Sage is a terrible boss. Soul of High Lord Walnir. High Lord Walnir is a terrible boss. Soul of the Deacons of the Deep. The Deacons of the Deep are a terrible boss. Oops. Oh yeah, I'll get a few levels off this. Yeah, it's also once you know what you're doing, it is incredibly easy to get very powerful.
Welcome, host. Very well, then taken.
5 levels. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, and now on to High Lord Walnir Bonfire to the next area. Yippee! So is this the right way? Yes, it is. Yes, this area is really pretty. It is also just good, like incredibly good. Yeah, the moon is beautiful. The aurora behind the castle, the cathedral rather, is incredibly beautiful. I don't think you can see any of the other areas in the game from here. You usually can see like a few from wherever you are, but not in this instance, which is okay. I'll just have to show you at a different point. There's this big, beautiful bridge. What was that snarling sound? Goodness gracious! Oh my god. Yeah, this guy usually causes people a lot of trouble. It's very fun how immediately after that kind of stocky boss, you have something that could have been a boss, like on its own. And it's actually like a half decent fight. I really feel like if they just given this like some spells or something, actually shoots out. It would have been awesome. I believe they reuse a good bit of its moveset for a boss in Elden Ring. I was explaining this before. They reuse a lot of assets in these games, which is amazing because it means that they pump out a lot of these games very quickly and they're all very beautiful. But it does mean that a lot of areas sort of get a bit samey between them. But it's really something that a lot of people complain about, and I don't think it's an issue at all, because we get one of these games like every 2 or 3 years, and they're all very, very, very good, and they're all worth playing. But yeah, there are a lot of things that, like, especially in this game, especially in Bloodborne, you just like straight up see them in Elden Ring. This architecture is in Elden Ring. They just like removed the glossiness from it and like that specific texture. But yeah, I'll try point out anything else that I notice, because I've been noticing a lot of stuff that is just like very blatantly in Elden Ring. It's more obvious with like movesets and stuff of bosses, but like specifically architecture. I'm very interested in seeing like what they've reused, because Elden Ring's great. I'm very interested like how they've repurposed all of this stuff that they've made for other games into Elden Ring. A lot of this stuff is also in Bloodborne, and they were being made around the same time, and so that they have like a lot of similarities. These enemies rule, by the way. But yeah, it really feels like a lot of the bulk of their work is level design and like enemy design rather than and modeling for new enemies. But like it's all very focused in the art direction kind of way of stuff, because so much is just very easy to repurpose and playtest, and then when the art guys are done, you just put the models on it and go, which is wonderful, and it means that they can make a lot of these games, which I really like, and they're all so beautiful and unique. Again, you could just run through this area. I just kind of wanted to show off those enemies because they're all really cool. We're going to be going to the Church of Yorkshire, which is not what it's called, but it basically is called that. As you'll see, it is called the Church of Yorkshire. Me and my friends, when we were playing this game, used to like PvP a lot around this area, so we ended up calling it the Church of Yorkshire, for the sake of humour. Yep, can't do that yet. But yes, I really wanted to sort of try and explore this area a bit more, just to sort of like appreciate how cool it is, and to show you, because like as much as me playing this game is just to like get over how badly Greyfruit played it, I really admire a lot of this game, and I think it's incredibly well done. These enemies with the fire are sick as fuck. Is there anything else? No. It's just a place to die. Oh, goodness. A cool frosty blade. But yeah, I think out of all of the like Dark Souls areas that they've ever done, this is definitely like the most livable. Oh, less so livable in the sense of like it's it's safe to live here, but more so like it would be really nice. And here's the moment where I'm sending the message that says, "It's okay, I'm doing more for you." I'm really hungry though, and I probably should eat. And I don't care about that item back there. It doesn't matter. It's probably something utterly useless. I do care about this item. Thank you. Roster of Knights. It's also useless. Hate these guys. They're scary. I would quite like to find some more large Titanite just to make sure that my weapon's doing good, because the like final boss of this area is very scary. Oh, that enemy is sick. Oh, another undead bone shot. Okay. I kind of didn't need one, but okay. I really like, I don't know why, but I really like this staircase. So we can admire it in full. There you go. I always think about it quite often. And oh yes, and it leads down to like this thing, which is such a cool spot. A lot of people like to do this thing called ganking, which is like a PvP thing where you summon in your friends and then wait for invaders to come, so that you can have like a little like fight club thing. And I once invaded on some people ganking, and it was just two of them, and one was stood at this tree and the other was stood at this tree, and I came down here and there they were, and it was really cool. Just like a nice little set piece. You'll notice that these dogs are freaky and wrong. They got human heads on them. Horrible. I don't have much more to say about it. It's just horrible. But yes, it's a cool little spot. This area, however, is not cool. See all those things down there? Those are the like enemies that I was fighting earlier and like complained that I didn't like them. They're invisible from a distance except for their like beady eyes. And I'm gonna have to run through. Ah! One thing I'm noticing about this game that like I perhaps didn't notice as much before is there are some really bad repeating textures in this game. That is so obviously repeating. There's like a big line straight down the middle. And it's absolutely fine. It's a very minor gripe. But I noticed one in like the swamp area that you unfortunately missed earlier, where there was just like a gap in the leaves in like the leaves that just went in a perfectly straight line. and it was really egregious. I am gonna go in there, but I'm first gonna get to the bonfire, which leads down to a separate area, but it is a separate area that I hate passionately, and that can wait. I always thought that, like, this is a really nice bonfire, but you go up here and it's just like, oh, there's just a wall. But it's dark and it's cool, I guess. But it's a weird thing to have. But oh well. Oh, it is so pretty. I think you'll like in here. I won't say too much. Goodness gracious! Oh, the enemies are terrifying. Oh, I really hate them. But, I'm also not too fun, but... Oh no! Shit. Toxic? Oh, I thought it was just poison. Oh well. Toxic sucks. Let me see if I can play it. Nope. Okay. Well, guess I'm pressing the square button every 10 seconds. Ah! Oh. Goodness. Oh. Yeah, I kind of do think that my damage is slowly getting worse, which isn't a huge issue. There we go, there's the stone. It's not a huge issue because I'm good, but at the same time it troubles me. Let me ask the soup. Normally, if you do his questline, the best character in this game, Sigurd, is here sitting, and you can come and have a chat with him. He's a man in like a great big onion-shaped armor suit, which is cool. I'm a bit frightened on account of the toxic, but I really don't want to be fighting these guys, and I know there's a guy back there with a big bow and arrow and he can shoot me. So let's just, you know, do the old run away. I was just adjusting the headphones, sorry. I'm not embedded, so I won't get invaded here, but you can get invaded here. These dogs, no! Oh, oh god. Alright, I'm gonna try and run as quickly as possible. Never mind, I'm stuck. Okay. I might be able to make it to do the shortcut. Oh my god. Oh, I got out, okay. We're just back here. Let's see if I can make it in time. Oh my god, I can't even sit down. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that shortcut's open now, because now I can just run through to the next boss. Well, there's another shortcut to open, but it's really not that bad. But the next boss is really good. I think this boss is fantastic. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I've never really paid much attention to this window here, but it's very nice. I imagine it's on. Yeah, it definitely is on purpose. That it's like panelled with glass, and then it has like the wrought iron. It's very cool. It's really nice to be able to try and appreciate a bit more of this game, because it is so easy, and it's always the best option to run through, and just not deal with any of these enemies. Yes, and I'm about to immediately open up a new shortcut, which is just down here. There we go. Get that item. It sucks. Yeah, the guy up here with the scythe is really cool, but he doesn't drop anything good, so I can't be bothered fighting him. But yeah, on to the next boss. No cutscene for this guy. This guy is awesome. This is one of the best fights in the game. Pontiff Sullivan. And the best part about him is that you can parry him. Whenever he does like the jump attack, it's quite easy to do. See if I can bait it out of him. Nah, unfortunately not. Okay, let's actually try fight this guy. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done him alone. I know his moveset okay, but I haven't like properly fought this guy kind of ever. I might summon for him again because I'm not trying to have a particularly hard time. Is it round to the left? Yeah, it's a little shortcut. Okay, cool. But yeah, he's very, very, very cool, and you'll see he gets even cooler in his second phase. Sorry, I shouldn't have spoiled that. But every boss in this game has a second phase. You just didn't get to see Walney's because he couldn't be bothered. He knew how easy he was. Let's see if I can parry him again. He's so awesome the way that he like walks slowly. Yep. shitty little club versus his like 2 enchanted swords. Ah, goodness. Ugh. I know I should heal. I know I should heal. Oh no! Let me try put some armor on and actually not suck. Alternatively, I could put the Carthus blood ring on. Oh, tempting. I'll give it a go. Yeah, there's not much that I'm after. No, I have done this guy solo before, but not on like a very. This is a very reasonable run. I usually like try and max out my damage as much as possible. But I suppose I am playing the game quite normally. I could try level up my club again, try and get some more damage in, but it's not that worthwhile. I think I might try parry him a few more times. Try and learn the moves that I can parry if I'm just that. There we go. Yes, and we are going to see a second phase now, in which he sprouts wings. And summons in his stand. So his, like, ghost version of himself does every move that he does before him, which makes him a very difficult boss. Right, let me burn my bone shard. I think I got 2. Oh, I really need to go to the shop at some point soon. I'll just pause my recording and come back, and it will be like nothing has ever happened. Is it 2? Is it 2? Oh no, okay. That's okay. Right. Do I need that on? Not at all. I think Havel's ring might be the move. And then just try something cool. So I at least have. Yeah, this armor set rolls. It's really awesome, especially with the like hood. Oh, it's really cool. But I'll just keep myself like this, just for some bonus damage. And also, I much prefer to medium roll than fast roll for a myriad of reasons. But they have the same like number of invincibility frames, and one just goes further, which can be very disorienting when you go a bit too far. Especially on like very agile bosses like this, it can be very helpful to like stick your ground a bit, and not and not be flying all over the place. But also this defense will really help kind of balance stuff out. And I'm having a bit too much difficulty, especially with the second phase. If I'm having too much of an issue, I'll go level up my damage and come back with a stronger club. Come on. Oh shit. Oh well. Yeah, that is doing a lot less damage now. Yeah, this is like the first boss in the game that is actually going to cause me any issues. Because I kind of suck at this guy. But I don't suck at parrying him. Oh my god, I forgot he even had that move. God. Okay. Just let me retreat, please! Ah! Okay. I think I can get this guy with another go. Just try not, like, stop trying to parry him in his second phase. But yeah, the armor was a good shout. I've succeeded so far without it, but no longer. No longer. I think I'm gonna like really. I'm not even sure if you can pause it, but like if I find out that you can, I'm gonna really sneakily do it at the time, and you're never even gonna notice. Oh, okay. Right, I'm gonna go get some food. Yeah, wait, I immediately fucked up and fucked it up. Can I pause? Yeah, I can. Okay, wait. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna know. Was it? Wait. It has literally no visual indicator that you've paused it. So okay. Hello, I'm back. I hope that cut really uncomfortably. Yes, oh goodness. Alright. Well, let us try to get us back to the game. Let me make sure that I'm all recording correctly. Yes, I am. Most wonderful. Most wonderful. I think I'm going to try use like a buff on this. Just to make sure that like I'm doing good damage. Yeah, I might use the charcoal pine resin, which adds fire to your weapon. I've only got one, but It'll be fine. I'll do it first go. It lasts for like 2 minutes, I think, so it will last me the whole fight. Yes, much more damage. Ah, ouch! Goodness. Goodness. Ow! Okay, this is not going very well. Oh, God. Oh, alright. It was worth a try. I got a big drink with me. Big old drink. Oh, I have a Lucozade pink lemonade. I drink too much of these. I drink too much. It is definitely going to be bad for me. It is like I have one maybe a day of the 900 milliliter ones. I just shouldn't. But oh well. If being 20 is not the time to do it, then what is? You know? Alright, Mr. Pontiff, man. I've got you, I'm gonna get you. Ouch! Oh my good God. Okay. I need to stop parrying and just play the game. Yeah, da 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 do 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 do. I've got it in my mind that I'm going to be good, and I'm going to win, and I'm going to be victorious, and I'm going to win, and I'm going to be victorious, like the show. I've never actually seen Victorious, I've only seen clips and shit. People always get angry at me that I've never seen Victorious, so maybe I should watch all of Victorious. But I feel like it is really not that important. I haven't seen iCarly either. I've never seen any of them. Ouch! Goodness, goodness. It's so like... Oh. I don't know what's happened. Don't know what has happened at all. Oh well. Let me ember up again. And if I can bleed him, that would be really good. So I'll try use Carthus Rouge. I don't know. Rouge like the bat. Rouge like the bat. But yes, I've eaten. There is food in my belly, and it was not a proper meal, but yes, it is food in my belly. Yes, and I got some sausages, so I can have a sausage sandwich later as a treat for me to eat. Oh. I'm amazed I haven't missed that yet. Oh, that poor invader. Oh, I forgot to apply my carcass robe. Ouch! 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 Alright. Okay. I killed the thing. It has to like do something to respawn it, I think. I believe like the same animation again. But it being dead is good. Yes, here we go. Oh, goodness, goodness. Ah! Oh, fuck off. Pardon me. Okay, so the bleed didn't go. So maybe dark would be good. Because there's no way in hell I'm gonna poison him. Yeah. I might try and wear some lighter armor as well. Try and make sure I've got the speedy roll. Oh yes, there we go. I said earlier that the medium roll would be good, but then I immediately changed my mind. Oh, I love my little booties. How ridiculous I look. Yes, human pine resin. I always think it is very interesting that in Dark Souls it is that humans are associated with darkness. Goodness, my headphones are pissing me off. I'm gonna just like super glue it one day because it's been broken for ages. It's just like the left ear. A bit of the plastic fell out, and I don't know where the plastic is anymore, so it's just gone forever. Yes, my purple club. Would you join the purple club? Oops. Oh well. Oh, that's way better damage. I didn't think he'd be weak to dark. Of all of the ones, what is it? But I ran out. Straight away. Ah! Oh my god. please! Oh my god. Oh shit. Yay! That was surprisingly difficult. Oh well. Oh, and it is a fun boss. I get that. I sort of forgot that in the second phase you just need to calm down. Because it is so scary once he gets his big big ghoulish ghost. But if you are just like chill about it, it is really not an issue. It's the case for most bosses in this game, I think.
Welcome, husband. Very well then taken.
Crazy how being normal makes you normal. Alright, just gonna keep pumping it in bigger.
Farewell, Ashen. May the
I'm a bit worried about the next area because my damage is gonna be like noticeably kinda shit, I think. So like I at least want to try to level up my club again. So I'm gonna look see where I can get some large titanite shards. Large titanite shard, Dark Souls 3. Oh yeah. Oh, dropped by Age of the Giants. Okay, I'll do that now. You didn't see it because of me fucking up, but you'll get to see the interior of Cathedral of the Deep in all of its sort of beauty. Oh, Smouldering Lake has loads. Okay. So if this falls through, then I'll. I want the one on the right. But yeah, this sort of area is wonderful. But you'll get to see the inside of the cathedral, which is incredibly cool. It's definitely one of the like prettiest areas in the game. Well, not pretty, but just like I don't know. Cathedrals are beautiful. Very beautiful places. Yes. And here we are. And there's one of the giants, and I'm just gonna run past him. What you can do here is just like bait out like this specific attack from him. Where he like slams his hand. Yeah, that one, and then oh. Okay. Maybe I'll just fight him on the floor. Yes, I will. Right. His like necklace is so cool how it like slams onto the thing when he does those attacks. It's really awesome. I'm very interested if it's like pre-animated, or if it just like authentically does that. But like me knowing Dark Souls, it really doesn't look like it was animated. They tend to leave a lot of that sort of stuff up to physics, which is very cool because I'm sure you maybe saw, but the way that it did the thing was awesome. The way that it landed on it. Oh, not here. Yeah. Okay, right. Alright, okay. I went to the wrong place anyway. I meant to go to the left, and then go down. And it takes you to the bottom. Oh, or maybe there's not an elevator. Oh, yes. Alright. Yes, you would love these guys. That is what I was saying earlier. they scamper about on the floor and they have good hats. Okay, time to kill this big giant. Oh, she takes mega damage. Some fights are so much easier, like with the camera, without lock on. There we go. Can I pick up his stick? I think that this like middle one is one of my favourite weapons for PvP. Nope. Maybe it's that over there in the corner. Nope. Was it this? Nope. Nope. I don't know where it is then. Oh, it's over in that corner. It's like it's a very cool weapon. This better be it, or I'm gonna look. So yeah, it is. The Drang hammers. I might do a Drang hammer build. Yeah, it's 2 hammers and you thwack them about, and they have a very cool, fun moveset, which is really strong for PvP because it just catches people all the time. Because it's sort of weird and hard to like dodge and get out of. Next one. It's so fun, the sludge. I love sludge. Do you love sludge? I hope so. I really hope so. Because if not, then it's like what are they doing? This guy could sit down and I would be dead. Oh well. It's probably quite fun to be a giant. Stomping about. Okay. I'll open up this door because it feels good. It's such a lovely green. This game is so colourful. It obviously like it's very grey and stuff, but it really is so like beautiful and bright. Like the green there is wonderful, and we'll step outside here and the sky is like a really nice orange. All the trees are green and it's lovely. That up there is an area from earlier. Basically, like every big area that you see in the sky, you either like eventually travel to or you have just come from there. And it's really awesome. Over there, I'm not sure where that is, but it's somewhere. Yeah, and then down over there is the big swamp. Yes, it's awesome. I love it very dearly. But yeah, this game is all like blues and reds and greens, and it's really nice. Um, Especially compared to Bloodborne, which I've mentioned a few times. I really don't like the color scheme in that game because it's just brown. Everywhere's brown, and it all like looks exactly the same.
Welcome Husby. Very well then taken.
One level. Great.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
But I can level up my my club. And then I'll do a run around Smouldering Lake and pick up 6 more Titanite, large Titanite shards, and then I should be good to go for a bit longer, without having to respec, which is fun. I realistically shouldn't be wasting my like Titanite on this club that I'm gonna ditch. But like around the time that this stops being a good weapon is around the time that you can get like infinite Titanite shards and large Titanite shards, so it's fine. Yes, this area is gorgeous. I didn't really touch on it before, but it is also home to some of the most horrid things in this game. Such as a giant crossbow. Ballista, sorry. That I'm like now going to be shot by. Yep. And yeah, there might also be like just like a small worm that shoots lightning. It's not that big. It is surprisingly easy to kill. On account of the fact that the ballista exists, as you can see, it's already taken damage. You can just stand here when it dies. Oh, my pink lemonade. So yum. While I'm here, you may as well check out some of the cool clothes that I picked up. Ah! The Drang armor set I think is really cool. It's just like really slick. Come on, there we go. Oh, it gives you an effect. But yeah, I really like this armor set. It does look a lot like that guy from Game of Thrones, whatever he's called, I think, but it's cool. Look at it. It goes really well with like any kind of helmet, something like that. The character's face is ridiculous, so perhaps not, but yeah, like stuff like that just is really cool. How many large Titanites did I pick up? Okay, 5. Gotta go and run for one more. But yes, I also picked up the maiden set, which is quite ugly, but how sweet. What a cute little outfit. I think that a lot of the clothes in this game are really cool. This game definitely has my favorite outfits. That or Elden Ring. They're really cool. I haven't picked up that much cool stuff, to be honest. It all sort of appears at the end of the game, but I think that this outfit really adds some character to this character. Yes. Really adds to the sort of a village idiot vibes, you know? Oh, it's so scary when you can just hear it churning. Oh, it's so scary. Oh yeah, and there are giant crabs there. The giant and my crabs. Please be the final Titanite shard. Nope. Oh well. Ah! Horrid beast. I've only done this area in full once before, so this is still a bit unfamiliar for me in a way. I know what it is. I know what to do here, but it's still very fresh. Unlike some of the other areas in this game, which I know, back to front, front to back, insanely well. Oh, good. Yay. Titanite. They seem to mostly drop Twinkling Titanite, which is okay, but not for me. Twinkling Titanite is mostly used for boss weapons. Oh, Titanite Chunk, that is useful. That's the next tier after large Titanite shards. There we go, finally got 6. Oh, 7, great. This area is so wide because if you remember earlier I mentioned Anri and Horace. Horace goes mad, and you find him here, which is cool, I suppose. It's not a particularly challenging fight. I really don't know anything about those two characters and their lore. I've done their questline once, and they really don't explain anything well in this. But I can level up my big club.
That is good, wasn't he?
Great. And all I need is one more Titanite chunk, and then it's up to 7. The max level of weapons in this game is 10, I think. And in Dark Souls 1 it's 15. and then in Elden Ring it's 25,
Welcome, speak
which is
very well
insane.
then.
Can I level? Nope.
Farewell, Maid of
Yeah, let's chat to Anri.
Ah, and we meet again. We spoke before, and we read the map, the little aldrich, a pill, and so.
Yeah, this is why I don't know the lore.
So, oh, and
Oh, Horace is cool, he just goes, arr. He's kind of fairy build. I like him a lot.
So,
Yes, let's see what I can make. Yeah, no, I don't want either of those. They are very cool though. It is kind of annoying that they didn't like make both of his swords like one weapon, because it means that if you want both of them and want to do the cool stuff, like if you want to have the fire and the like dark effect, you need to play through the game twice, but it's okay, I get it. And the Great Sword of Judgment is really good. The Profane Great Sword sucks. That's what you need to know. But yeah, I can just eat his soul. Level up. Soul of a weary warrior. Poor chap. Goodness gracious, that's a lot. It's gonna be like 3
Very well
levels?
then take nourishment.
Yes. I'm so clever.
Farewell,
I think my stamina situation is fine, and that health bar is beautifully long. Oh, is that a step? No. I probably missed one somewhere. You can get 20 Estus in this game. Or is it 15? No, I think it's 20. No, it's 15. Ignore me. Wait. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Let's do Demon Ruins. This area is cool. There is a boss to do that I'll do before I go through Demon Ruins. Who I think I spotted the door for earlier. It's just there. Now, I remember this boss fight being ridiculously easy, but I saw how much they struggled with it in like Grapefruit's big Let's Play video. The music rules for this, by the way. And I was like, oh, maybe this boss is hard, so we'll see. But if I remember correctly, it is not. Even for like second phase. Yeah, the club is very good at staggering. I always forget how good like the mace type weapons are. Ow! Okay, that was my own fault. Turns out when he does the big flame move that emanates from his body, it continues going. Oh well. It also does a shit ton. I'll do it this time. I'll ember up, why not? It's a bit of fun. See how big my health bar goes. It's really nice being able to play this game with such a like thick health bar. Oh, is there a summon? Great Swamp Cuculus. Normally I don't like to summon, but when Great Swamp Cuculus and this quite easy boss, I think it might be worth it. Oh, they've got a whip. Oh goodness. Whips are so bad in this game. Like this game specifically. They're also bad in all the other ones, but they're really extra bad. Let's use my pine resin, why not? Ow. Thank you, Great Sponticulus. You're really helping this fight. With your poison mist and jack shit else. Okay. Could have been affecting the whole time. Oh, the poison did actually hit. Cool. That does not happen often. Roll through this again. There we go. You should be going down now. One of the really cool things about this boss is that he slowly starts to get weaker as you kill him, which is it's very sweet and very sad. Really does make you feel like maybe you're not the good guy all along. To kill something that clearly does not want to die. But I don't care. I do what I want. Yes, so onwards. Onwards! Ugh. I'm still at the point where like I haven't leveled up enough times to where I can like within reason just like skip leveling up. It's kind of like I really wish that you could do it at the bonfires, but no, you have to travel back to the Firekeeper, beautiful sexy lady that she is, but it just takes so much time every time.
Welcome. Very well. Then Taken.
Yeah, I got two. Just do an endurance.
Farewell, Ashen One.
It's very fun to be able to like just level the like the useful stats. Yeah, okay, let's do Demon Runes. I'm probably gonna get invaded while I'm here. People love to invade here. But I'm not that bad at the game, so maybe I'll win. You'll see that this whole area looks like basically identical to the things. Also, I love these enemies, and there's like 2 of them in the game. Maybe not like actually 2, but they're few and far between. They're only in this area, and you can see why I love them because they make that noise. They're awesome. They have very cool design as well. But yes, so the lore behind this area is so in the first game, goodness. in the first game, there is this whole big fiery area called Isolith, which is one of the most annoying areas in the game, but that's unimportant. Which is completely like full of demons and such. But yeah, so basically, what happened to it between the first and third game is that it's cooled down. So the big lake that you saw, that is just up there. It's like inferred that it used to be lava, but it's cooled down and become sort of watery and bearable. But yes, and the like mother of demons sort of used to rule over this land, but she's now dead. So all of the demons are now dead as well. And there's all of the big corpses that you see everywhere. All of these guys, they're all Capra demons. Which is a boss from the first game. Another thing that people like complain about to do with this game is that it's really like fan servicey, but I think they do it in like a really good way, and make it into like a coherent and interesting story. These enemies, the reason they're like this is because when they were doing the Isolith area, they were really like pressed for time and money. So you just have like these like hovering ball creatures with barely any animation. Because they were just like, oh shit, we don't have enough time to make this like an interesting enemy. But it's really cool that they brought them forward into 3, because they are strangely iconic, and memorable, for the fact that they just like really aren't like anything else in the rest of the game, in that they hover and like fly about and shit. Yes, you have poison, bro. We get it. Yeah. So yeah, it's very interesting sort of fact. This is a trap, but or not. Okay. This is another one of those areas that this is completely optional, so I tend to just give it a miss. It does have some cool stuff, but kind of like once you've done it once, it's kind of, there's not much worth going down here for unless you want some spells and stuff, mostly. But I'm gonna explore it at this time because I really just wanted to play the game and enjoy it. Here's another one of them. That's so cool. Haha! I really want him to make the sound again. Come on. Yeah. Gone. And I always dropped out my shards, that's useful to know. Yeah, I think like the only thing that's really worth going down here for is that it has like Esther Shard and another thing. I don't know if I explained the Esther Shards in this recording. So Esther Shards increase the number of times that you can use the flask and the bone shards increase its like power. So you'll see I have 8 Estus flasks, and they're upgraded to +6, which is yes. 6 is like you don't need to go any higher than 6, but it does go higher. Like any reasonable run, you won't really ever have enough health to where it matters past 5. But it's somewhat significant in this one because I have quite a bit more health than I usually do. Titanite Shark? Nope. What is happening? There must be like a hidden wall that I'm not familiar with. But I don't know where it is. Maybe in this way? Did I already go this way? Yeah, I must have. Okay. I don't know. It's quite easy to get lost in this section. I'm confused. I know there's more. There's a whole like area with lava and stuff. I imagine if you've been paying attention, you're like screaming at the screen because I think that's a really obvious like doorway. Ponder. Oh. What? No. Oh, here it is. I knew there was one. Let's peer out. Oh, back there. Oh, cool. I love how high quality this game is. There's absolutely never any textures appearing, ever. That doesn't happen. Not in this game. No. Yeah, all of the like dead bodies you see are all just bosses from the first game, which is very cool. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Is this item? That I remembered exists. Ouch. Okay. That's interesting. So I guess the Black Knights are still purging the demons. I imagine there's some conflict that occurred, and it's in like it's hinted at in one item description once. It's very easy to complain about these games, but I do love them. Yuck! Not that way. Oh, you really don't want to have both poison and toxic. That is bad. Is it in this room, the secret extra bonus? No. Is it through here? Yes, it was. Got this guy to help sort me out. Ugh. Alright, what's this? Watch me do it again. And those guys have had the same moveset since the first game. It's painfully easy to predict. Anything else? No. Not there. I think like the secret walls that vanish have a different texture. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh. Where am I? Oh, I haven't seen a rat before, so that's a good sign. I haven't seen this before. Does that really have like... Oh, no. Just does that little damage. Aha! Thank you message that said try rolling. Oh yes, so this individual here is the sister of one of the bosses in the first game. She's been buried under all of her eggs, but Quelaag and Quelana, two witches of Izalith, who created all of the demons, and were people who possessed fragments of the first flame, I think. I'm unsure. But this lady is lovely. Her sister, not so much. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Wasn't expecting to arrive in Rat Town. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh fuck. This game has a lot of rats in it. Surprisingly not the most rats in the series, which is of course an honour that goes to Dark Souls 2, which has a boss which spawns infinite rats, which is horrid. There is so much to this area that I did not know about. Shame it's like the most confusing thing ever. I guess I'll jump down there and get that out too. So, this is quite new to me. Izalith stuff. Yeah. As I said, I think a lot of this area is just like just stuff for people who do spells and pyromancers, but maybe the Izalith staff can do pyromancers as well as spells, which would be quite cool. I'll give it a read a little bit. Well, this is certainly an area. Right, time to parry this guy as well. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay! Okay, never mind. Do I remotely remember where I was going? No. Does it matter? Yes. Am I annoyed? Yes. Alright. Through here. Come Can I just drop down here and then be at the bottom? Go along here. Look out on the left. Nope. Okay. Okay. I genuinely have no clue how I got there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Down here. Not here. Through there? Yes. Wait, no, this is... No, this is the right way. No. Shit. Ah! Okay. Through here, down to the left, where the rat is. Can I turn right? Oh yeah, more rats. Down here. Turn right. Turn left. I know I jumped, like dropped down, but I think I immediately came this way. Yeah, I did. Okay. And then up here? It better be. Yeah, okay. Right. I'm gonna not try and, like, parry this guy. But it would be so easy. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Because it's so easy. Yeah, there we go. This might knock him off. No. It would only use so many Estus to kill that guy. Okay. And then, is there another bonfire? There better be. Oh, there's a ladder. I really don't know where I am. Oh, is it going to be a long ladder? Yes, it is. Dark Souls loves these. Ridiculously long ladders. Oh yeah. Give me that item. Dragon Rider bow. Interesting. The Dragon Riders are two bosses in Dark Souls 2. Oh shit! A rat. Okay. I think this is just to disable the big crossbow. Which I thought that I'd done before, but I guess I never have. Which is neat. Avoid those. Oh, right. Oh god, there's so many enemies. Okay. It's just there. Okay, okay. Well, that's that off. Are there any items? Yeah, this is like crazy. This is like the highest tech thing that there is in Dark Souls. Oh, there's some giants up there. Wonder if they're the ones who built it. But this is like heat seeking, by the way. It's crazy. Does not make any sense how they built it with like cogs. Alright. Let's kill some of these guys. Some of these bone heads. Please, for fuck's sake. Picking up a lot of termite shards. I'm intrigued, like, what's through there? Because I saw, like, bright blue. Oh, it's like a view out. Interesting. I'm intrigued to see what you can see from there. Through there. I'm also intrigued to kill these. Yeah, I hear your friends. You all suck. You can get fucked. Okay. Good lord, there we go. Oh. Nope. Nothing but a view out. Okay. What a waste of time. I guess it's a cool thing to see. Oh, can I go up? No. Okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah. I'm intrigued to see if there's like another way that isn't this way. Because I see the items in the lava, so I must be able to get down there. Oh. Oh, it's like there? This is confusing. I'm assuming it's from this room to somewhere. Yeah, here, surely. Yeah. Oh, it's a guy. Okay, I'm dead. Well, when I come back, that guy's getting marked. I'm genuinely very surprised, like, how well this run is going. Because, like, I knew that you could just, like, use a raw weapon for ages and do quite decent damage. I just didn't know it was, like, this good. Like, I was really assuming that I'd be having to, like, swap off a long time ago. But no, it's absolutely fine. And whenever I do swap out this weapon, I think I have like well enough stuff to like upgrade it straight away. Okay, what was that? Down here. Oh yeah, this map. Oh. Interesting. This like less warm looking part of this area is very cool. I like the appearance of the basilisks, of course. One of my favourite Dark Souls enemies, and I'm dead. Okay. Seems like a fairly simple job of don't get hit by that guy. So we will see how I do. Maybe some better armor will help. One of the biggest improvements this game does over the first two is you can't upgrade armor anymore, which was a stupid mechanic in the first place, because a huge part of the fun of this game is like finding all of these like cool armor sets and reading their thing, and like from like a game design perspective, it's just like bad to have you sort of need to upgrade your armor in order to stay like relevant in terms of like damage negation and stuff, because it means that you don't check the armor when you pick it up, you don't take a look at it, you don't read it, you just like immediately put it away because you've spent ages already upgrading each specific like piece of armor that you've already got. So there's just no point trying anything else. So it's almost pointless to try and like make your character look cool in those games. But I do it anyway because it is the way that it should be. Oh my god! Holy fuck! I've never fought this guy before. I am noticing that he has the Fumanite sword from Dark Souls 2. One of the good bosses in that game. There aren't many. But the Fumanite is one of the like one of the major bosses from the third and final DLC. He's just like a cool guy, really, and his sword is big and strange and interesting, like that guy's, because it's the same thing. Which is neat. I really like when Dark Souls 2 is referenced in this game, but it's not very much, but it being my favourite, it means a lot. That it's not, like, forgotten. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't, like, fully explained the plot of this game. So basically, in the first game, the story is that okay. Shit. Okay. Okay. I really hope this guy doesn't steal. Ouch. Please, Basilisk. Leave us alone. Shit. Okay. There we go. Thank you, God. Is he gonna drop the lava maybe? Nope. Or is it like just round the corner? That would be useful. Nope. Okay, well. I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to do. Or Ember, I guess. Just trying to make a run for it. Alright. Oh well. I'll have to come back. I think I've done enough of this area. There's no like boss at the end. There's basically nothing cool. I'm gonna go pee and then I'll be back. So I'll pause.